This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to Sports, everybody. I'm Chris Saunders. The rain did not stop the game that fans waited all regular season to see. The CNS Hitmen and the Commando Security Truckers playing for more than just bragging rights last night in the New Providence Softball Association. Kelsie Johnson was at the park.
Backed up by excellent defense on both sides gave fans exactly what they wanted. A taste of majors right here at home. The Commando Security Truckers and the CS Hitmen playing for all the marbles on Tuesday night. The pennant title and top ranking for postseason. Neither team wanted to give in, and the game went 5 innings before a score was posted. The Truckers managed to get runs on the bases in the opening frames of the match, but they would remain stranded with runners looking for a hit of any kind to send them home. Truckers shifted into another gear in the 5th. Runners were in scoring positions, and Garfield Bethel's base hit will drive in the 2 runs. And just like that, the Truckers were on the scoreboard. The Hitmen will try to respond in the bottom part of the frame, but pitcher Thomas Davis would send the 3 back to the dugout. Hitmen's ace pitcher Alcott Forbes tried his best to rally the troops and led the charge from the mound. He will send all 3 batters he faced from the Truckers' side back to the dugout. The Truckers were ready to ride off into the sunset with the wind, but the Hitmen and the rain had other plans. The umpire signaled for the game to continue despite the downpour. That gave the Hitmen squad new life and a fearless Truckers team fuel to play. Forbes was up first and was ushered to the base. The walk would start a string of events. Firstly, a base hit that moved Forbes into scoring position, and a slew of arguments from Truckers head coach Perry Thompson. Despite the argument to stop the game due to the weather, umpires said to play ball. Another 2 runs would score shortly after Forbes slid his way across home plate. The Hitmen were now up 3 runs to 2. With the rain coming down harder, the umpires called the game and the bottom of the 6th. Head umpire Derek Christie awarded the game to the Hitmen. The Hitmen squad will now play in the number 1 position in the men's division and are the 2016 pennant winners. Kelsie Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
Softball Hall of Famer Dougie Smith was at the Rock Sound Regatta over the weekend. It was good to see him out after suffering from ill health for the past year.
I've been sick in last year in October, and I had a stroke on the left side, the south side, and that's after I tried to recuperate, it left the leg weak and stiff. So that's why, I can't walk that good without these crutches. It's a lot of catching. I think I stopped too late, man. You know what I mean? Hadn't I stopped about 5 years or so ago, I probably wouldn't have all of these ailments. But that catching, the pitching, the catching, man, that do you in.
The Miami Heat took back to the floor at the Imperial Arena this morning for day 2 of training camp. This year's squad, a lot different from the one that came back in 2013. Jonathan Benson caught up with one of the team's emerging stars to talk about the road ahead.
With the departure of Dwayne Wade and health concerns surrounding Chris Bosh, Goran Dragic is definitely one of the leaders now on the Miami Heat roster, and he's ready for the challenge that lies ahead.
I'm in great shape. I was playing all summer, I already played 15-20 games, and I'm already in that game shape.
After 2 days of training camp, Dragic feels the whole team is coming together.
From first guy to the last guy, everybody's working hard, everybody's paying attention, and everybody is working for the same cause.
That cause, without a doubt, is at least making it back to the postseason, but the road ahead to get there will be much different than in years past.
It's a different team from last year, especially we're missing a few veteran guys, but this is the NBA. You never know, it's a part of the business, and I'm looking forward to this season because we have a lot of new faces, young guys, and they're hungry to compete, to play.
The Heat's training camp will continue again tomorrow morning at 10. That's followed at 12 noon by the Alonzo Morning Youth Camp, which will encompass some 150 Bahamian youngsters. Jonathan Benson, ZNS Total Sports.
Justice Winslow, another player the Miami Heat have high expectations for. After winning an NCAA championship with Duke as a freshman, Winslow made his leap to the NBA last year. His Miami Heat teammate, Udonis Haslem, not one to give out compliments lightly, but even he was impressed with the rookie, and Winslow says he was happy to gain the veteran's trust.
Part of that was just gaining his trust and his respect last year. As a rookie, he saw me being thrown into many different positions and situations, and he saw the way I handled it. It wasn't always, doing the right thing, or I didn't always mess up, but I just went out there and I tried my best, and I understood the concepts, and sometimes I would mess up, but the biggest thing is I tried my best, and so he saw that effort that I was putting out there, and so I think I just gained some confidence and some respect and accountability from him.
The Heat would definitely benefit from the return of Chris Bosh. He, though, has not been medically cleared to play. Head coach Eric Spoelstra says without Bosh in the lineup, many opportunities would be opening up for the team.
He's a Hall of Famer, so we're not going to try to have one guy replace him. I know multiple guys will be playing that position. I think guys will be able to step up with more opportunities, but I think what we all have to guard against is trying to be who we were and replace and put guys in previous spots. We are going to work a game that we feel is best for this group, that maximizes the talents of this group, and leave the past teams behind. We have to be open-minded to where this team can go. It'll be on a different path, and it can have its own success.
That's a look at sports. I'm Chris Saunders. Your final look at weather is still to come.